Lisbon, a city full of wonders. And since the ever-growing flow of tourists post-Carnation Revolution, many visitors come here seeking the most traditional Portuguese food and experiences. As a Portuguese native returning after 2 years, it is now my turn. Join me as I'll take a down-to-earth, food-oriented approach to exploring what Lisbon has to offer. I'm ready to be surprised by the contrasts and changes I will encounter. Get ready to immerse yourself in the capital city of Portugal.
Our first experience in the tram in Lisbon. This is going down the street because it's so steep that the best way to go down is to get a tram. And this is a very old tram. The lady is just driving here in the front. As a tourist, you love it. Like, this is a very cool attraction here. We're going down to get some pastéis de Nata today and check the Confeitaria Nacional, which is one of the oldest establishments here in Lisbon and one of the first ones to make, if not the first one to make the bolo also here in Portugal.
Elevador da Glória, a national monument since 2002. This funicular will take you to the stunning Miradouro de São Pedro de Alcântara, offering breathtaking views of the city.
The meanest lady on the planet adds to the experience.
It's not true. Portuguese people are very nice and I have no idea what she's talking about.
There was like a family with kids waiting to enter. They were literally just picking out the wallet, like about to enter, and the lady, with no warning, no bell, no nothing, she just started driving and drove off.
The whole tram experience, it's $4.20 per person, one way. So it's quite expensive, but it's worth it because it's something very typical, it's very old, and like, come on, are you going to climb all of this? It's very steep and this will save you a lot of time. Very convenient, yeah, and I mean very traditional.
While people prefer the iconic tram 28 for its historic route that takes you from Martim Muniz through historic neighborhoods like Alfama, we do prefer the charm of the less crowded and less pickpocket-prone old funicular trams. While Lisbon boasts many historic establishments, few embody the city's rich heritage as vividly as Confeitaria Nacional, one of the oldest pastry shops in Lisbon, founded in 1829. One of its most cherished traditions is the bolo rei, its secret recipe brought from France in 1850 by the then owner Manuel Nata. Creating in Portugal, it has become one of the most iconic Christmas confections ever.
Confeitaria Nacional is one of the oldest pastries here in Lisbon. They brought the recipe of bolo from Paris. Right now they don't have it because they only do it until February. So if you come here, attention, this is something you need to keep in mind if you want to have a slice of that cake. As a switch for that, we are having this Miradouro or half moon. It's also one of their traditional pastries with what they call here fruta cristalizada. It's basically crystallized fruit with sugar. Let me just remove this from here. So this pastry is also one of their oldest ones. Let me take a bite of this. And we have a pastel nata as well with us, which we're gonna try. Oh, this orangey and cinnamony taste is really nice. It's kind of like this old flavors that people are not used that much, but you've seen like this kind of old pastries. I cannot say it's like my favorite kind of pastry, but it's really good if you like these things. And here we have a pastel de nata, or a custard tart. It's famous everywhere nowadays, and it's competing hand-to-hand with pastel de Belém. According to the newest Taste Atlas ranking of the best pastries in the world, you'll see the pastéis de nata and pastéis de Belém ranking in the top of the best. We have pastel de nata followed by pastel de Belém. Let's take a bite of this. This is actually a really good one. Crunchy on the outside, super creamy. Cream is very nice. Very similar to the pastel de Belém, but I would say the flavor is lighter. And you feel like some lemon peel with cinnamon as well that they use to make the cream. And something for sure you can have on the go with a coffee. It's very common here in Portugal to do that. I would say we'll have to figure out how the pastel de Belém goes against this one and see which one is the best of them all.
As we made our way back through the vibrant streets of Lisbon, we stumbled upon a small, unassuming bar with a sign that read Ginjinha sem rival. Established in 1890, it has preserved its traditional method of making this sweet, potent Portuguese liqueur of sour cherries infused in aguardente. The intimate bar fosters friendly conversations with the long-standing bartenders such as Mr. Abílio Coelho.
A tradicional é sem
Então, eu quero o tradicional. Duas, claro. Não vai ficar o freguês a ver. Vi aqui notícias do local que estão para fechar e...
É assim, o edifício era de um proprietário, agora
Sim.
é outro que foi vendido.
Foi vendido, ok.
O contrato está assim a terminar e está um bocadinho, mas
Há de manter o negócio. É isso que nós queremos.
Eu não sou patrão, não sou
Sim.
funcionário, mas...
A sua
há muitos
opinião é
anos.
que
Não,
trabalha
mas
aqui há muito tempo?
Já há muitos anos, desde 72.
72.
Há 53.
Já é da casa então, não? Sim, senhor. Então quanto é que eu lhe devo? 13 e 10. Okay. This is the Ginjinha place I wanted to come all along, and this is the Ginja, which is basically a sherry or family of the sherry, a very close cousin of the cherry. So we're gonna try this one. It's strong, and you have the cherry here in the bottom as well. For me, this is a thing to enjoy little by little because it's packed with flavor. Very sweet. It's like having a cherry jam in a drink with a lot of alcohol.
Spiced with cinnamon or cloves.
Well, I just had the cherry. This is the pit. My God, it just absorbed all the alcohol, but it was amazing. It was like still very sweet cherry. It didn't taste like cherry that much anymore. It was like she just had it as well. It's very packed with flavor, okay, this one.
It explodes with alcohol.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, you know when you put a gummy bear in vodka and just absorbs the whole thing? It's the same thing, but with the cherry. It's like extra sweet, extra alcohol, extra everything.
Lisbon is famously built on 7 hills, each providing its own unique perspective of the city. Although the exact number of winding steps throughout Lisbon remains undocumented, climbing each staircase feels like an adventure.
This is one of the most convenient things that you can find in Lisbon. These escalators just in the middle of the street, like to go up the hills. So you have the stairs if you want to do some exercise, or this giant escalator that goes all the way up there. Free, so you don't have to use the tram all the time. For people that actually cannot walk all this much, this makes a lot of sense.
One of our favorite ascents leads to the Miradouro da Graça, atop Santo André Hill. With stunning panoramic views, it highlights landmarks such as the majestic São Jorge Castle and the Tejo River. Shaded by pine trees and home to a charming kiosk cafe, it is a beloved spot for both locals and visitors. Just a short walk away is the Miradouro da Senhora do Monte.
Oh my God. We plan to see the views from up there, but again, more stairs. And these are steep, but it's gonna be worth it. It's always worth it. Oh my God.
It's too steep.
We're halfway there.
Look at the angle of the stairs.
So I have to walk leaning forward.
How would we walk this drunk? Like really drunk and down as well.
What?
Nothing, not for the video.
This peaceful vantage point offers breathtaking views of the city.
So for me, this is a very, very strong competitor to Miradouro da Graça. It's just down there and it's getting more and more popular with time. And just look at the views. You can have a better view of the castle. You have the Cristo Rei. You have the bridge. It's just an amazing place to be.
We took the metro to Cais do Sodré, eager to enjoy some lunch at Time Out Market, a bustling food hall with over 30 restaurants and bars, including offerings from renowned Portuguese chefs like Henrique Sapessoa and Marlene Vieira. However, upon arrival, we faced long queues and crowded communal tables. We chose to move on. We decided to keep our experience a little more traditional.
This guy right here is selling the lottery. It's an homage to the people that would sell the lottery for the Santa Casa da Misericordia. You can see people are just rubbing the ticket for good luck.
Our next stop was a Brasileira, in Lisbon's Chiado. Founded in 1905 by Adriano Teles, it quickly became a hub for artists, writers and intellectuals, including Fernando Pessoa, whose bronze statue now adorns the outdoor seating. It is renowned for introducing coffee culture in Portugal and its preserved Art Nouveau interiors.
We are in this amazing place in Lisbon called a Brasileira that was opened in 1905 by a returning Portuguese immigrant from Brazil, and he brought the coffee tradition here to Portugal. One of their signature coffees is called bica. Actually, bica is a term coined here in Lisbon. And what does it mean? It means beba isto com açúcar, so it's a shortening to drink this with sugar. It was new for the people back then. By adding sugar, it would be a little bit more addictive, more easy to drink, and that makes a lot of sense. I'm Portuguese, and this is my first time ever seeing a rabanada with melted cheese that we can pour on top. This is like such a gimmick I'm seeing all over Lisbon. Croquette, fried dough, stuffed with meat, accompanied with some mustard. This is a bica, is actually just a regular espresso with some sugar, and of course a nata, because why not? Signature dishes from here, which is this croquette. As you can see, it's stuffed with meat inside and some mustard. Very strong flavor, just like any other one you have here in Portugal, but elevated. Really nice. Rabanada. Really good one. Let's try it with actually I'm just gonna dip it in some of the cheese and see how it goes. Cheese is very strong. It's an interesting flavor. It's kind of battling with a taste of the French toast. It's a new thing. If it works, I wouldn't say it really works, but I honestly prefer it like standalone as it is, and it's perfect. Get my pour because it's trapped in glass.
São duas?
Sim, 2 ginjinhas de chocolate, se faz favor. Sim, finalmente andávamos à procura da ginjinha e copos de chocolate. A senhora recomenda alguma casa de fado em particular aqui na zona de Alfama?
Ali a Tininha.
A Tininha Gueste que está aqui ao lado deste beco, não é? Ok, perfeito, já me estava a piscar o olho. E a Tininha quem era? A dona do local?
E é daqui.
E é daqui? Ok. E a senhora, como é que se chama?
Zélia.
Célia, com C. Muito prazer, Carlos. E deu-lhe 3 eurinhos, não é?
É.
Então, aqui tem. Trabalha aqui há muito tempo a servir ginja? Há uns tempos já. Podes pôr tudo na boca ou primeiro desfrutas da ginja e depois comes o... Eu prefiro desfrutar da ginjinha primeiro. Ora, vamos a isso. Oi, saúde. Finally, we found it. Wow, so sweet, so nice. In a chocolate cup. You either drink it and then you eat the cup, or you just go full on with the cup in your mouth. Monterey got nothing next to this one. Beats it. 100-0. Very good. Muito bom.
Muito bom. Obrigada.
Muito prazer, então. Muito obrigado. What is Alfama? How does Fado come into the picture? Why is it here? Like, if you see these streets, of course, no rich king was living here. This was people that lived most of their life in this tiny street without much means. Fado was born mostly in these tiny taverns or houses, actually. It was sang by the sad people, people that had problems, people that had to sing their problems. Much more like flamenco in Spain. So it's a very similar sort of tradition that now you can see everywhere here, and you can feel it, and it's in the air everywhere in Alfama.
Alfama's transformation from a close-knit resident community to a tourist-driven area fueled by short-term rentals and real estate speculation has displaced locals and eroded its cultural fabric. Long-term residents worry about losing their identity as tourism ups costs and alters daily life. Nonetheless, efforts aim to balance preservation with tourism.
During Saint Antoine, all the streets get packed with people, and there's a tradition of eating sardines, and this is where they party. So imagine everything. It's colorful decoration, the smell of grilled sardines, a lot of beer, a lot of music, and a lot of noise. I feel tempted to record everything, but at the same time I feel like I'm invading the privacy of the people that live here. So I'm trying my best not to do that, because yeah, it's touristy, but it's houses, it's people that been here, probably some for the last 30, 40 years even, enjoy it, but also respect the people. And you know, it's not a tourist attraction, it's a neighborhood with real people. I have to let go of something.
Here I just find myself rambling about how absurdly high prices in tourist markups have become. Honestly, paying more than 8 euros for a can of sardines is just unacceptable and utterly ridiculous at this point. For dinner we aimed for sardines in Bairro, hoping to find authentic Portuguese cuisine. With Lisbon's growing Petiscos culture, it's no surprise that many foreign investors are trying their luck at these local eateries. We visited Antónia Petiscos, cozy spots serving classic Portuguese dishes. Although we found the music choice somewhat out of place, the food stayed true to tradition. Overall, it was an enjoyable meal with prices aligned to Bairro Alto's tourist-friendly area.
So I actually ordered some sardines, which are very traditional from this region of Lisbon. Especially during Saint Antoine, everyone is grilling sardines and it's flooded with the smell of sardines in the street. We ordered some petiscos, some farinheira and some chorizo. Something very special about the way they make the chorizo here. It's going to be very flamboyant, and you're going to understand why. Usually when they fire it, they use bagaço. And this is what they use, this special flavor. And this one is very nice because it's not that heavy and it's not that greasy either. And of course, always the bread. Which, believe me or not, I'm Portuguese and I've never tried this in my life with eggs. The more I eat it, the more I like it. It's a different type of texture in the sausage because there's a little bit of dough from the flour, and then the egg makes it more silky. And it's the spices that make the sausage. It's a very nice one. We have the sardines here with us. They're amazing. They're charcoal, they're grilled, and I'm gonna show you the proper way how you should eat a sardine. When you want to eat a sardine, usually put the whole sardine in the bread. Usually it's a broa, but this is what we have, and this is how you should eat a sardine, so that the bread soaks in all the fat of the sardine. And for me, this is just pure deliciousness. You can even eat the skin. I kid you not, my favorite thing to eat since I was a kid especially was the eyes of the sardines, which I just take them out and I just eat them. There's a lot of taste just in that one eye. They are salty, but it's not something overwhelming. Very simple, done in the grill. They have a little bit of parsley, and that's it. Flavor is just stuck inside of this fish.
And if you're seeking vibrant nightlife, Bairro, Alto and Pink Street are definitely the places for you. However, there are also spots with a more relaxed and laid-back culture. For us, what we're truly looking for is enjoying a Pastel de Belém early in the morning. The original, the only, over 200 years old Pastéis de Belém, made with a secret monk recipe and still baked the traditional way till this day. No trip to Lisbon is complete without having one. I'm heading inside to have one with a bica and a few more to go. I'll review them later outside of Jerónimo's monastery. Just steps away is Jerónimo's monastery, built during Portugal's age of exploration and colonization. And that's a line to get in. But not today. Today I'm here for one thing and one thing only.
Wow. The noise it makes is insane. This is gonna be my second Pastel de Belém. These things are delicious. Comparing to Pastel de Nata, I would say that the custard in this one is, and I don't know, this is more milky and creamy, and the dough itself is super crispy. It just falls apart.
Lisbon has always felt like home. From the friendly, educated people to the delicious food, pastries, rich history and stunning views. And while tourism is and will be ever present, I do hope that balance can be struck to preserve Lisbon's true charm, its people. Obrigado for the memories, Lisbon. Until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe and keep following for more. Heading this way out.